So this is the home page from the front end analytics win, and whatever the reports you have opened recently. So those the shortcuts are going to shown here. These are all the shortcuts was. So let's say you are frequently opening one report, that report is going to be shown here instead of go and get that path, right? So you can get it directly here. So this is a one another no favorite. I can say it's a favorite by default will show you. Though you are not selecting a favorite, but whichever the report or a dashboard you are trying to run the multiple times, that will be shown here. Okay. And the second thing is basically there are multiple options are available here. So everyone knows that. So home is nothing but an initial page or initial loading page when you log into the application, and then we have a catalog. So the second one is catalog. So what is a catalog, boss? Everyone, I think we might be discussing. See, whatever you are trying to create a report or a dashboard or whatever the transaction you are trying to do it from the analytics. So that can be shown, that can be saved in your catalog folder. That can be saved in your catalog folder. Remember, it is most important. See, whenever you are doing any kind of changes or any kind of reports or any kind of modifications, that are those changes are going to be saved under this path, under this folder. This folder is called as catalog. Clear, boss? See, catalog is always holding all the information related to your front end analytics window, analytics related issues. Now, by default, catalog have two folders: my folder and shared folder. So what is the difference between my folder and shared folder? Whoever is logged into the application, he can see his folder only. My folder is belongs to him. And the shared folder is basically, it can be access entire application. So it can be accessed for all the users. The shared folder are going to be accessed for all users. When you are going to, let's say you have a requirement where you need to create a reports and dashboards, that reports and dashboards are going to be created under shared folder only, because other people are going to access those reports. Remember this one. So my folder and shared folder. So my folder is belongs to you. You can able to see your data under whatever the you have saved under my folder. It can be visible only specific to you, not any other people. Whereas shared folders are going to be accessed across the application. Let's say I have 100 users are going to access shared folder contents. So remember, so those are the three things. Another one is basically there is one more method is called as user folder. So if you want to see user folder, so entire catalog there are three steps, boss. Entire catalog there are three folders. One is my folder, shared folder, and user folder. Let me. It is most important in interviews as well. I'm just go and open. So catalog is nothing but the saved content is going to be stored under this folder. I'm just trying to open an Excel, so just wait for a second. So catalog we have three folders. One is my folder, and then shared folder, and then user folder. So there is one more called as. So entire, so you can able to see this three information bus. And I can say folder names. And use of this use. And this I can say so this is an object name. So object name is a catalog. Catalog will contains three different folders. So one is my folder and shared folder and then user folder. And I can tell you what it is individually. My folder can be accessed only by you, accessed by you only. That means you cannot, so your content cannot able to see other people. and shared folder accessed by entire application. Shared by entire applications. Can access. Now, what is the user folder? So user folder is basically admin view. So admin person can able to see only user folders, admin person. So can able to see admin user folder. What happened? Individual, let's say you are a user, right? Whatever the my content, right, my folder, those information can comes under user folder. You have created a reports under your name. You have created a reports under my folder. And if I want to see as an admin person, yes, that is possible for me to check your my folder content. So only admin people can only access, only admin, remember, only admin people can able to access this information. I know, I'll show you how to open that as well. 1 minute, I want to. It was there in your log file, John. I mean, command prompt, I think identity dot. So there is a file, I remember what is that file, I don't remember. I think demo identity.jks, I guess. Demo identity.jks. This is under Oracle Common Security Node Manager, Node Manager Security. It was there in your R, you just give the snap, node, command prompt snap to them. So they will send it. File name. That's fine. Now what my intention is, right now I'm able to see only my folder and shared folder. If I want to see user folder, so how can I able to access? So there is a user view, right? So go and click on admin. When you go and click on admin, you can see another window, so which is called as user folder. I think you are able to see user folder. So third one is user folder. If you want to access a user folder, so right now we have only one user in my application, WebLogic. That's the reason I'm showing my folder, user my folder. I don't know, clear or not? Are you clear on this? If I want to see a user folder, go to admin chain, admin view. Then you can see this information. Else you can revert it back to normal. So this information can be accessed only admin user. So WebLogic is an admin user right now. Pause there. So that is called as a catalog. I don't want to. So if someone is saying something, then I can stop. Otherwise, I'll move on. Okay, now, so favorites basically, whichever report you marked as favorite, that can be shown as a drop down. And dashboards, what are the dashboards you have developed as of now? I think what is dashboard, boss? I have already clearly, explained in the last classes, I guess. So what is dashboard? Dashboard is nothing but a collection of reports. Collection of reports and filters, acronyms. Let's say I want to show 5 reports. So I don't want to go individual report and open. It's difficult for them. What I can do, I can just create one page, and on the same page I'll go and drop all 5 related reports. So that is called as dashboard. Is nothing but simply it's a collection of reports. Dashboard is nothing but a collection of reports. These are the dashboards. Whatever the dashboards you have created, that will become here. Clear? And then new. So here there are multiple options are available. We'll go and see one by one later. But right now we are going to create a new analysis. So that we will go and see. Administration is basically, it can be applies, and let's say if I want to do some security set of issues, then you can go and click on administration. One is for security related, another one is for viewing the logs. BA server will generate a query, right? So if we want to see this query, then you can go to the administration link. And then there are others as well. Like if you want to click on apply XML changes, then it is also possible through this. So we'll discuss individually when we are comes into security part. So these are the areas first from the front end layer, or maybe in very first layer or initial page, it looks like this one. And you can see all the information here. Now, how to create a report. So there are two methods. This is either new analysis, or you can go to analysis here. There is two steps here. One is creating a shortcut here. And if you don't want to go with shortcut, and if you want to use the normal way, go to new analysis, new, click on analysis, and then now you'll go ahead and create a report. When you click on analysis, it will show you how many objects are available from your presentation layer. Those objects are going to show here. Now those are called as subject areas. We usually call it as. So whatever the subject areas you are available in your presentation layer, that can be shown here in the front end. Now I'll go and create one subject area out of this. Now when you see this, there are multiple things was subject area and create direct database query and create analysis from simple sum logical query. So there are this is a 11G and 12C new feature, this one. And earlier it is already there. So remember, this is also a new feature. Okay, so now I'll go and select any of the subject area here. So go to new analysis, click on subject area, and this is the home page where you just create a report. If you want to create a report, you have to navigate to this part, new analysis, and select your subject area, respective subject area, and now you can see this path. So here you can just develop your own report. So there are three tabs are available here. So criteria, results, prompts, and advanced. Criteria, results, and prompts, and advanced. Again, criteria has different pans, so sections. So first section is talks about all the list of tables, and then second one is catalog folders. I think I explained my folder and shared folder, right? So it will show you the catalogs. And third one is drop a column here. Select selected columns. Let's say if you are trying to see some few columns in your report output. So whatever the columns you are expecting, you can either drag and drop or double click on the column, either way. So right now I want to develop one report is year by sales. So here is from my time dimension table. So I'll go and select as here. What he's saying, either drop, you can drop it, or double click, either way was. And now I'll go and use revenue. So these are the, let's say how many columns are you are trying to see this information in a report layout, then you can go and drag those many columns in the selected column section. So clear, boss? And now this is basically will go on you talks about individual things. So right now sorting order either ascending or descending. Let's say by default it is an ascending, I guess. When you go and click on results. Here, so it is basically 8, 9, 10. It is an ascending. So what I can do, if you want to do it a descending order, just go to this option, sorting order here, go and make it as descending. There is an arrow also there. Arrow by default it is down arrow, right? Now you can see 10 is the first, 9 is second, and 8 is the third position. So that is called the sorting order. So sorting is basically simple. This either ascending or descending. By default, it's an ascending mode. You are not giving an ascending especially. By default, will be coming as an ascending. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about edit formula. So if I say edit formula, what are the things you can go and make it is here. Simple thing is go to edit formula. Either you can go and call your variables, or if you want to call any application related functions, you can go and call the functions here also. So whichever you want to relevant for you, then you can go and use an edit formula here. These are all the list of functions are available. You can go and see analytical functions, time series functions. Whatever we discussed on RPD layer, you can see those. Okay. So here simply if you want to write your case statement, you can go and write a case statement. So this edit formula means existing formula you are trying to make it to another format, then you can go and apply those calculation format here. And now you can say the third one is column properties. That is more important. I'll tell you. This is a cosmetic changes first. Column properties is always talks about a cosmetic changes. So right now, let's say if you go and click on results, the default data is going to be shown here. per name is in uppercase and rest of them are lower cases. If you want to make any other colors, so what you have to do is you can go to this bar, column properties, and just do your cosmetic changes. If you want to do a let's say family style, I'll go and use this one. And if you want to make a color, you can go and use a color. And then upper and lower, I mean italic, bold and italic. And if you want to specifically give a size, I just give size. And same way, so whatever the changes you require, you can go on here. So our properties are, the first tab is talks about a cosmetic related changes. First tab is always talks about a cosmetic changes. And depending on the layout, what the users are expecting, you can go and apply that. Okay, remember that first under column properties, the general tab is talks about a cosmetic change. Cosmetic changes. And now go to column format. So now column format is basically there are things heading. If you want to change your heading, you can go ahead and feel free to change the headings. And then value is more important than suppression, right? So repeat and suppress. I'll tell you what is that actually. Now I'll go and add per name. So right now, 2009 is on 2010 is only one value it is showing. So what will happen if you go and repeat that value? The value is going to be repeated for each and every row. That is a suppress and repeat. Let's say I'll go and go to column properties and column format and the column format. If I say repeat the value, so this is value is going to be repeated for each and every row wise. Click on OK. I think we have given a more space and cosmetic changes. I think it might be taken. Now you can see. So that is a repeat or I can say a surplus. That option is available here. And now what I would like to say, I want to go with other. And let's these are the per name here, per name column, right? So if you want to do a column change, column name, simply can go to column format and just enable this custom headings. What information you want to change, you can just change it here. So let's say my information is I'm giving my own name. And if you are writing again a cosmetic changes for the heading, yes, this is possible again. You can go and do the cosmetic changes again. So right, you will go and OK, and per name is moving on to year. Instead of per underscore name underscore, you can feel free to change the column name at any point of time. That column name is year. And if you are applying any cosmetic changes, then click on A icon. So that will give you. Or let's say if you are good at XML, simple. If you are good at XML, then you can go and change the format colors in XML also. So go to column format. Now let's say I want to do a bold color. So I think it's a B, I guess. Sorry. And this one. You can write this kind of, if you go on, whenever you're writing an XML comment, just make this checkbox, click OK. And you can go and give that as well. So somehow, so if you are go and get it from this one, you can uppercase, you can go and give an uppercase. So XML, if you are writing in XML codes, you can go and change there. Or let's say if you don't know an XML, go to w3sql.com, w3schools.com, that will give you the XML code. So that is called as changing. So column format tab is always having only two options. One is for changing your column name or table name, and the second one is value repeat or suppress. Whichever method is required, you can go and do that. Clear, boss? Any other questions here? Yeah, another one is a hide button. So which is basically, let's say I don't want to see this year column in my report output. You can hide a column here. Click OK and click on results. So you don't, though it is in criteria window, but results window you are not able to see. If you go to the criteria, so criteria has a year column, but still it will be gone in the results section. You cannot see that information. But my one question to you is the most important question was, if I hide a column, in the column properties tab, or maybe So can I able to see that information in my query?
Yes, it will be there.
Boss, I'm just asking. I am just hiding a column in my criteria window, and when I click on output, I am able to see that what I'm expecting. So whatever the column I don't want to see, that is not visible in my query. Sorry, that is not visible in my output. My question is, can I able to see that information, that whatever the hiding information in my physical query or not? Most important questions, but these are all important questions.
Column in the query, sir, because it is in
Criteria.
Okay. Yeah, that is possible. Yeah, still you can able to see that column information in your query. It is there in your criteria. Clear? Okay, now I'll go and do the other options here. One thing. So if you go to data format, what you can do, just go to column property. Right now, the data format is basically showing a value, two decimals, and then 1000 separate is not available. If you want, you can go and add 1000 separate. Go to properties, column format, and third tab should be a data format. So override the defaults is the one. Now decimals, if you want to increase the two decimals, you can increase it, and if you make it as 1000 separate, you can make it 1000 separators, and click on OK, and I will show you the year value. So let me just on, because I want to show you that year. Now you can see that value. So 1000 separator value is available here. Okay, and also I want to add a currency symbol before to my number, revenue number, right? I want to add a currency symbol. So that currency symbols are also available from the data format. Go to measure. Date format, data not date. Now you can see a currency. There is a second option called as currency. And the default currencies are available here. You can go and use the currencies. Whatever, if currency is not available, then there is a custom settings is required. I'll tell you that later. If any currency is not available in the drop-down window, so yes, that is possible for it to include that. Yes, that is also possible to include. So my question is basically, just click on this one right now. I want to add a dollar symbol before to my number. Click on here, and then you can see. So now you are able to see the dollar to the every number before number. So this is basically the data format is most important to add a currency, including a currency or introducing a currency. And 1000 separate and their decimals. That's only one area you can just think about it. Now, so what is the other option, boss? We have under. So date format, that's one, and if you want to use any other than this one, you can go and use this one. There's nothing else actually, but yeah, most of the time you can go and use it. Now I'll say conditional format. So if I say conditional format, so what we can do is basically, let me do, I want to see the output. So 3 plus 3, 8. Okay, what I can do was, I'll do one condition. So my requirement is basically, so whenever I say the revenues cross my margin or my expectations, then I will make it as a green color. Let's say in each and every entire year wise, if any store more than 1 lakh amount is profitable, then I'll make it as a green color. And below 1 lakh to 80,000, I'll make it as a yellow color. Below 80,000, I'll make it as a red color. That means a danger zone. I have to think about my business, how to increase that specific area. So that's how the condition wise we want to do a cosmetic changes. So what I can do, I'll go and show you that as well. Go to column properties and then conditional format. So here add a condition. My condition should be so revenue amount. So revenue greater than or equal to. I can say greater than or equal to 1, 2, 3. So if it is more than this number, or I can say instead of 1, I can say 5. So more than that number, I can give a background color, which is basically green. Simply I can say green color and click OK. So by condition, and then I can go and add one more condition here, the revenue between, I can say is between. One to 5, I can say. Boss, 1 minute, boss. Good morning, sir. Good morning.
లాస్ట్లో చెప్తాను. అవును, మ్యాక్సిమం ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ లేదండి. సర్టిఫికేషన్ ఉంటే కొద్దిగా ప్రిఫరెన్స్ ఉంటుంది, ప్రియారిటీ ఉంటుంది.
చేసేటప్పుడు నాకు ఓకే
కాపీ అండి. ఓకే, నేను సార్ వచ్చేస్తాను. అయితే అయిపోయిందండి. చాలా వీడియోస్ నేను డౌన్లోడ్ చేసాను, అవన్నీ ఉన్నాయి. ఇంకా ముందు క్లాస్ వీడియోస్ ఒకటే ఉన్నాయి, కాపీ చేస్తాను. ఇది అయిపోయింది, రికార్డింగ్ కూడా యాడ్ చేసి చేస్తాను. అది చెప్తాను, ఫ్లాట్ ఫైల్ కాన్సెప్ట్ చెప్తాను. ఫోర్ పెడదాం అనుకుంటున్నాను. మినిమం 4 టెక్నికల్ కాల్స్ రావాలి, మినిమం 4 years ఉంటాయి. ఏముండదండి, ఏముండదండి. మీకు 5+ పెడితే ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్ మోర్ ఉంటుంది. 4 లోపు అయితే 5 లోపు అయితే ఏముండదు. అలా అంటారా? అంటే అప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలంటే ఒక ఓబీఐ ఒక మార్కెట్ లేదండి. ఓడిఐ కాంబినేషన్. అంటే మళ్ళీ ఓడిఐ కూడా కొద్దిగా నాలెడ్జ్ అయినా మనం గెయిన్ చేసి. లేదండి, నేను నా ఫ్రెండ్ వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాడు ఆల్రెడీ డెల్లో. తన దగ్గర నేర్చుకున్నామని సార్ కూడా అదే చెప్పారు, తన దగ్గర నేర్చుకో, ఇక్కడ మనీ వేస్ట్, టైం వేస్ట్. తన దగ్గర బ్రీఫ్గా నేర్చుకో, అప్పుడు ఓబీఐ 2 కలిపి పెడదామని చూస్తున్నాను. అవ్వదండి, వాళ్ళు ఎంక్వైరీ చేస్తారంటే ఇంకా నేను ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ సార్కి మార్నింగ్ 6:30కి వెళ్తున్నాను, ఇలా నచ్చిందా మీరు అడిగారు, నేను లేదు లేకపోతే నేను సరే నేను మీకు గురించి చెప్పాను. సార్ పేరు, ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ పేరు అన్ని రాసేవాటి తీసుకోలేదండి, తీసుకున్నారని రాసాడంట. అందుకే అది పవర్ పోయిందంటే వాళ్ళ దగ్గర. యాక్చువల్గా వాళ్ళు ఉత్తరాఖండ్, అక్కడ మలేషియన్ టౌన్షిప్లో ఫ్యామిలీ.
అక్కడ నుంచి వచ్చింది ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్కి
ఇంతకుముందు చేసింది వేరే కంపెనీలో వేరే టూల్లో చేసింది నేర్చుకుంటాను.
నాకు అనిపిస్తుంది ఇప్పుడు నేర్చుకోవడం కష్టమేమో.
చాలా కష్టం.
వదిలేసి నేర్చుకోవడం కష్టం.
లేదు కానీ వదిలేస్తే మళ్ళీ గ్యాప్ వచ్చేస్తుంది. ట్రాక్ అవ్వడం అది మళ్ళీ ఇబ్బంది పడుతుంది. వర్క్ చేస్తూనే
నేను క్లాస్ ఎప్పుడైనా షట్ డౌన్ చేసినా మళ్ళీ నెక్స్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఎప్పుడైతే ఇంటర్వ్యూ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి.
లోపలికి వెళ్ళడానికి ప్రాక్టీస్ కాదు కానీ నాలెడ్జ్ ఉంటే సరిపోతుంది. టెక్నికల్గా అట్లీస్ట్ మనం క్లియర్ చేయడానికి ప్రిపేర్ అయితే సరిపోద్ది. ఎలాగా మనకి నోటీస్ పీరియడ్ ఉంటుంది కదా, ఆ టైంలో బాగా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసి ఫుల్ పక్కాగా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసి వెళ్తే కంపల్సరీ.
సర్చ్ అయితే ఒక 2 నిమిషాలు 3-4 టైమ్స్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ ఇవ్వాలి కాబట్టి వాళ్ళు ఎలా అడుగుతారు క్వశ్చన్స్
తీసుకోవాలి. అది అయిన తర్వాత
ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యి ఇంటర్వ్యూ కండక్ట్ చేయండి తీసుకొని అని చెప్పాలి. అప్పుడు మనం ఎంత నీళ్ళలో ఉన్నామో నేను టైమ్స్ చూస్తూ ఉన్నాను. చెప్తే అసలు ఆ క్వశ్చన్ అయితే సింగిల్ ఆన్సర్స్ కాదు, మల్టీ ఆన్సర్స్ ఉన్నాయి అన్నిటికీ. ఒక క్వశ్చన్ అది చేసి ఏమంటాడు, ఎన్ని విధాలుగా అచీవ్ చేయగలమని చెప్పేసి ఆప్షన్స్ ఇచ్చేసాడు. అంటే ఏబిసి అన్నట్టుగా ఆప్షన్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా, అవన్నీ పెట్టాలి. ఏదో ఒకటి మిస్ అయినా ఒక ఆప్షన్లో ఏదో ఒకటి ఇచ్చింది కరెక్ట్ అయిపోయింది కాదు, మళ్ళీ ఓవరాల్ కరెక్ట్ అంటే ఇన్స్టాలేషన్స్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్స్ అన్నీ
తెలియదు. ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ కంపల్సరీ రావడం కానీ కొన్నిసార్లు పాత అడుగుతాడు వాడు.
ఇప్పుడు చూడండి
తెలియదు అది అలా.
నా దానికి నేను ఏ వర్షన్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేశానో నాకు ఐడియా లేదు, గుర్తులేదు. నా దానికి మీరు చెప్పింది సార్ చెప్పింది డిఎంఎస్ ఐడెంటిటీ ఆ ఫోల్డర్ లేదు. మీ దాని మీద నేను ఒకటే ఇన్స్టాల్ చేశాను.
ఒకటే చేస్తాను, చూద్దాం, చెక్ చేద్దాం.
అజయ్ కూడా వర్క్ చేస్తాను.
అదే చెన్నైలో ఉంటాయి, చెన్నై నుంచి కనెక్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్కి వచ్చి ఎందుకు వచ్చేదంటే అంతా తను ఓబీఐ నేర్చుకుంటాను. యాక్చువల్లీ ఓడిఐ ముందు వేరే ఏమైనా నేర్చేసుకుందంట. ఓబీఐ కోసం వచ్చి నాకు రోజు ఒక ½ గంట వెళ్ళిచ్చాను. ఇది ఎలా చేయాలి అడిగింది. ఆయన ఓబీఐకి వచ్చి ఓబీఐ అడుగుతుంది.
చేసేది సరిపోదాకేమో ఇది కండిషన్ చేసామని చెప్పచ్చు. చూడండి చేయాలి.
అవును, యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాం.
ఏమో చేయండి సార్. అమౌంట్స్
ఇచ్చారు. సో అది చూస్తే ఎల్లో అనుకుంటా.
ఎల్లో అయితేమా
మళ్ళీ కండిషన్
ఓకే
యాడ్ కండిషన్
ఇంకెందుకు
డేంజర్ రెడ్ ఇవ్వాలి. రెడ్ అంటే బిజినెస్ ఇంకా లైన్ తక్కువ.
చెప్పండి చెప్పండి మాట్లాడండి. బిలో
లెస్ దాన్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు
10,000 ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఇవ్వండి. 99 ఇవ్వండి.
స్టార్టింగ్ లైక్ కదా
లెస్ దాన్ ఇంకా మనకు రెవెన్యూ బిట్వీన్ అని ఇచ్చాను.
స్టార్టింగ్ ఇనీషియల్
99
1 lakh నుంచి 5 crores లోపు అయితే ఎల్లో అన్నారండి. ఇప్పుడు 10 lakhs బిలో అయితే రెడ్.
10 lakhs బిలో అంటే
అలా అంటారా? 5
అక్కడ 0 7
2 4
6
మొత్తం 6 కదా 6 కావాలి 6 యాన్యువల్ ఆఫీస్ ఓకే. బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ కలర్ అంతే కదా 3 6
సార్ ఏమో సార్
సో రెడ్ ఎల్లో నడుస్తుంది అసలు.
ఓకే గ్రీన్ రావాలి మెజర్స్కి ఇక్కడ మార్చండి. కింద రెవెన్యూ కింద కదా ఇక్కడ కాలం ప్రాపర్టీస్
ఫ్రంట్ ఇదిగోండి అంతా 5 crores 5 crores ఇచ్చారు.
5 crores
లేదు కాబట్టి ఇది చూపిస్తుంది.
సరే మాట్లాడుతున్నారు కదా అన్ని చూసి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. ఇంట్రడక్షన్ పెరిగింది క్లాస్
Yeah, I think whatever you have given that fine was, this is only for condition level. So click on OK, and then by C you can see those values here. So by seeing that number, red number, the management has to take a decision based on that. Why are we getting this red zone? So why are we, how do we come out from red zone to the next level? So that's how the business is going to think about it, and then they take a decision based on that. That's the reason the reports has to be, delivered, and then it can be helpful to easily identify the status where we are on this business level. So why are we, why are they going to generate the numbers, and why do we need to generate reports from OBIEE point of view is the only one person main thing. Those are the critical reports. So let's say in each region-wise profit, if I say region-wise profit, they might be having a cut-off profit every. They're expecting 10% or 20% profit on each organization, or sorry, each department. So what usually do is they will give a cutoff number. If the cutoff number is not matched, or not satisfied, or not fulfilled, or not reached, so they are going to take a decision. Why this only the particular region is not giving a profit? Is there anything else to improve? So they will call a board meeting, and then they will try to take a decision out of that. So that's the reason the management is asking to develop a report. So clear, boss? Any other questions here? So condition format. Was you there? And then third format should be, third one is basically interaction, which is nothing but drill down. Which is nothing but drill down. Let's say if you are not created a drill hierarchy in your report, RPT, still it is possible for you to create a hierarchy in the report level. So that is basically, instead of developing one report in hierarchy, so we can just give a top level report is one, second level report is one. So those many levels, how many levels you are trying to expect? So those many reports has to create, and then do a drill option, interaction option with all is prompted. So clear, boss? I think that we'll discuss tomorrow morning. So right now, I think if you go on, can you just go and open the RPT in online mode, boss, and remove that hierarchy? If you remove hierarchy, I think you have to remove all the hierarchies. Yeah, we'll see that tomorrow then. Or did you, 1 minute, did you create a hierarchy in product table, boss? One thing, criteria, close, product table, and then brand. I want to check whether we have created a hierarchy. Yeah, it is created again. Okay. I think all the columns are hierarchy created. But anyhow, so tomorrow without hierarchy, I'll show you how to create a hierarchy here. Or is there any other? Babu?
ఇంట్లో ఉందండి ఆల్మోస్ట్ సార్ OBIEE కాపీ చేశాను సార్ చేసి చేయలేదు
Boss, I'm in office call, boss. I'm sorry to say that. So can I call you? So can I continue tomorrow?
Yes, no
Okay, sir.
problem.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining, and so we'll meet you tomorrow again. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Have a good